Our next point is motivator can be positive as well as negative. To motivate employees, manager use various motivators. Some motivators are positive and some are negative. Few example of positive motivators are promotion, increment, bonus, respect, recognition, etc. If employee does not improve his performance with positive motivators, then managers use negative motivation such as warning, issue of memo, demotion, stopping increment, etc. Sometimes fear of negative motivators also induces person to behave in the desired manner. Motivator can be positive and as well as negative. For the motivation of the employee, we can use positive motivator, and if the employee not improve their performance, then we will use negative motivator. Positive motivator means when we promoted employee, when we provided increment, when we provided respect to employee, when we provided bonus on the occasion of the Deepavali, Dashera, etc. It is called positive motive. When an employee not do work properly, then motivator use negative motivation. Negative motivation means when employee demoted, when issue memo to employee, when stop the increment of the employee is called negative motivation. So a motivator can use positive motivation as well as negative motivation for the employee. Fourth point, motivation is the complex process. Motivation is a complex and difficult task. In order to motivate people, a manager must understand various type of human needs. Human needs are mental feeling which cannot be measured accurately. If manager measure them accurately, then also every person uses different approaches to satisfy his need. Some get satisfied with the monetary incentive, some with non-monetary, some with positive and some with negative motivator. So it is not possible to make generalization in motivation. Motivation is a complex and difficult process because a manager cannot measure, cannot judge the need of the employee, cannot judge the mind of the employee, cannot judge the feeling of the employee, because different type of person work in the organization and their mind and their feeling are different, and manager cannot judge, cannot measure the desire of every each and every employee. So for the motivation, it is compulsory that first measure the desire need of the subordinates and then fulfill the process of motivation. Motivator is positive as well as negative also, and when manager judge accurately the needs and desire of the employee, then motivate the employee for the achievement of organizational goal. A manager can motivate the employee by positive manner or by negative manner, by monetary incentives or non-monetary incentives, because some employees satisfy with monetary incentives, some employees satisfied and motivated by non-monetary incentives, some by positive motivators and some by negative motivators. So first manager judge the needs and desire, and after that a manager fulfill the function of motivation. Here the characteristics is end. Our next topic is Maslow's need hierarchy theory. Motivation is a psychological phenomenon and needs of employee play a very important role in motivation. To understand the need of human being, we must learn Maslow need hierarchy theory. We know very well we can motivate the employee when we measure the need or desire of the employee, because each and every person work for satisfying their needs. So needs of the employee is very important part in motivation. When any desire, any need arises of the employee, then employee automatically fulfill for desire, automatically motivated. So motivation is the most important function, most important elements of the directing. When a desire, when a need arise of the employee, then employee automatically motivated. For the better understanding of human needs, we must learn also need hierarchy theory. Maslow has given a sequence of hierarchy of needs in the following way. मास्लो ने मोटिवेशन के लिए नीड्स की सीक्वेंस डिसाइड की हैं. उन सीक्वेंस में फर्स्ट पॉइंट है साइकोलॉजिकल नीड्स, सेकंड सेफ्टी एंड सिक्योरिटी नीड्स, थर्ड सोशल नीड्स, एफिलेशन, belonging needs, fourth esteem needs, and fifth self actualization need. First, psychological needs. This need include basic requirement of survival of the life and maintenance of human life, like food, cloth, and shelter. This is psychological need. The employee develop these needs for their survival, for their life. This need can be satisfied when monetary incentives are offered by the employer. It is psychological needs. साइकोलॉजिकल नीड्स जीवन को जीने के लिए जो ज़रूरी चीज़ें हैं, रोटी, कपड़ा और मकान, फूड, शेल्टर एंड क्लॉथ, ये होती हैं साइकोलॉजिकल नीड. जब ये नीड होती हैं तो एम्प्लॉय सबऑर्डिनेट्स मोटिवेट होता है वर्क करने के लिए, नीड को सेटिस्फाई करने के लिए. नंबर सेकेंड, safety and security needs. Once the present day psychological needs are satisfied or fulfilled, then people started thinking about their future, as they want to secure their future by making sure that in future also they continue to satisfy their psychological needs. When a person satisfy their psychological needs, after that a person thinking about security and safety of the life, security and safety of the future, because employee think that at present psychological need are fulfilled, but in future how can fulfill this psychological need properly, regularly. So this is called safety and security needs. When an employee think about the future for the arrangement of the food, cloth and shelter, for safety of their life. It is called safety and security needs. Number fourth, social needs, affiliation, belonging need. It means the need for love, affection, companionship, friendship, etc. Once the people satisfy their psychological and safety need, then social need become more active and fulfill the social need. The manager prefer teamwork, arrange formal and informal get together so that employee can develop social relation. Social need and affiliation. After the completion, after the fulfill of psychological need and safety and security need, employee think about social relation, think about the team spirit, think about the teamwork. This is called social. This is called social needs. In social need, love, affection, friendship, etc. involve. In social need, a manager arrange teamwork by formal or informal get together. When employee assemble in get together, then develop social relationship. Number fourth, esteem needs. These needs are related to respect and recognition. When the above three needs are satisfied, then people start demanding respect for themselves in a group. This need is more common in higher level employees. Esteem need can be satisfied through non-monetary incentives. When an employee satisfies the first three needs, after the completion, after the satisfy the three needs, employee think about the respect. When an employee want to respect, when an employee want to honor in the group of the person, when an higher level employee want respect in the group of the employee, this is called esteem needs. And fourth, self-actualization need. This need refers to realizing or reaching to the aim of your life. Once the employee become what he want to become, it means satisfaction of his actualization need. This need include growth, self-fulfillment and achievement of goal. Self-actualization. Self-actualization means when an employee satisfy first four needs, after that they think about the target of the life achieved or not. He become what he want to become. It means satisfaction of his actualization. So all this, the Maslow need hierarchy theory, an employee is motivated, inspiring for their best ability, for hard work, when the needs arises, psychological needs, safety and security needs, social needs and affiliation, esteem needs and self-actualization need. Psychological need means food, cloth, shelter. Safety and security needs means future security. And social need means relation in society, formal, informal. Esteem needs means respect, honor in the group of the employee, in the group of the person. and self actualization need means aim of the life achieved or not is self actualization. This is the Maslow need hierarchy theory. It is an important part for annual examination. Next, assumption of Maslow need hierarchy theory. First assumption, behavior of people depend upon their need. Human behavior can be changed or motivated by fulfilling their needs. Behavior of the people depend on their needs. नीड के अकॉर्डिंग बिहेवियर चेंज होते हैं. Human behavior can be changed or motivated by fulfilling their needs. Number 2, generally the needs follow the hierarchy, that is starting from psychological needs. Number 3, a satisfied need can be longer motivate a person. Only next higher level need can motivate him. And fourth point, a person move to next level need only when he lower need is satisfied. So here Maslow hierarchy theory end. We will discuss our next topic in our next meeting. In our next meeting, we will discuss financial, non-financial incentives or monetary or non-monetary incentives, leadership, different types of leadership, features of leadership, advantage, disadvantage, and communication. In communication, elements of communication, forms of communication, formal, informal communication, types of communication, difference between formal, informal communication. All such type of topics we will discuss in our next meeting. In this chapter, barriers of effective communications and also improve communication effectiveness topics deleted in this year. Thank you and have a nice day.